Hi Capricorn, I wanted to come in and do your reading for mid-month of February 2020. So I wanted to kind of chime in a little bit before we get started while I shuffle these for you guys about the Mercury retrograde right now. So a lot of us are probably feeling it pretty heavy because a lot of Capricorns, we're empaths, so we feel energy on a deeper level. And not saying that other people don't, but I know that a lot of Capricorns are very, very sensitive to energies, and this might be kicking our butt right now. So I just want you to be aware of it. Be mindful of communication, text messages, emails. Don't sign any contracts of anything that's really important. Don't start new jobs or anything like that. If you can push it out till April, all the better, because even though the retrograde ends, I think on the 19th, there's still a 2-week post shadow period that we will be in for until about the end of March. So if you can hold off on something, signing papers, making contracts, starting a new, having surgery. I have a surgery that I have to push out until April because I don't want to have surgery during this Mercury retrograde. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and somebody probably needed to hear that if I had to hear it. And I'm very thankful for Flavor Vivid, because she was the one that said to me about the surgery, and I appreciate her so much because, yeah, nobody wants to be on botch, right? She also mentioned like cosmetic surgery. So I'm having just a regular procedure, but if you are having any kind of like Botox, plastic surgery, anything like that, wait until after. Like if you can push it out to April, all the better. Okay, so maybe somebody needed to hear that, and I needed to make sure that I, share that with you guys. Okay, so let's get started. Archangels, angels, spirit guides, please help me deliver the messages that I need to deliver to the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let the messages be clear. Let me be very, very clear. Let me speak without any challenge, because in this Mercury retrograde, things can be challenging. So I ask you that you please help us get the messages that are going to be for our highest good. Okay. So let's begin. I'm going to leave some suggestions in the description box, you guys, about, doing salt baths and different things that I try to do while I'm going to through a Mercury retrograde, because this period is very challenging, and it can be for you right now too. So you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck, and you also have there's a couple of reversals here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these, and then we'll clarify. Okay. Page of Pentacles to open with. So somebody wants to come in and offer you an apology. Maybe you are offering an apology to somebody. This is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And the Page of Pentacles always wants to come in to make an offer. If it's an offer of love, because it can be an offer of love. It can be also an apology. It could be a message coming to you to begin a new job, a new relationship. This can also be a proposal. This could be somebody coming to you to offer you, or maybe this is you offering an apology to someone for past behavior. Okay. And maybe what you're apologizing for is that things were not in balance, or they're apologizing for things not being in balance. So you have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. When you have the Six of Pentacles, this is a very equal give and take, or someone that's a very giving person, but it's in the reverse for you right now. So things could be a little bit challenging in getting, cooperation from people, maybe a partner. It could be work related, because Pentacles also talk about work. So you could be dealing with a work situation where you're taking the brunt of the work, and somebody is not being very cooperative. But that also is probably the reason why there's an apology here, because of that, okay? Or this is going to be an apology, but then there's not going to be that, reciprocal energy coming from you. If this is someone else, another earth energy giving you this offer. So you could be receiving a love offer and then you're just kind of like, I don't really want to accept it from you. So that could be a possibility, okay? There could be another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, another Capricorn that is wanting to be with you and wanting to offer you love. And you're kind of like, well, I'm not really feeling it. Because you have the Six of Cups right after. And this is the energy of someone that could be from your past. It could be someone from your childhood. But this is the energy of someone that you've definitely been fated to be with. So maybe this offer from this earth sign or another earth sign, or maybe you're making an offer to an earth sign, is not accepted because there's something that has to happen with maybe a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. The Six of Cups talks about that past life energy. So it could be past life with somebody. It can also be someone that you knew in high school, somebody that you went to, that you knew 2 or 3 years ago. It's just in the past, okay? Yesterday could have been the past. Then you have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So you have been very anxious about this offer, this energy that you've been dealing with. So maybe you're dealing with somebody that you're in a relationship with, but you're kind of anxious because you want to be with somebody else, so you've been, not really sleeping, or you're kind of like it's like a very antsy, and like you feel kind of trapped by this energy. The Nine of Swords reverts back to the Eight of Swords, which is a trapped energy. Sorry, guys. So the Nine of Swords in the reverse talks about, you feeling a little bit trapped by this situation, by the circumstances. And you feel like someone's not being honest, or maybe you're not being honest and upfront with somebody. These are all swords. So this can also signify some sickness and some illnesses that you're dealing with. Something to consider, maybe get a checkup. I always tell somebody, if I see swords, just get a checkup. Schedule an appointment if you have health insurance, or, keep an eye on your body to make sure that you are healthy, because the Seven of Cups does speak about, disruptive type of like sneaky energy, like somebody that's like literally like a thief, right? But it's in the reverse. So it's almost like if you are sick, like you're starting to show signs of the sickness. It's not hidden anymore. You're not like unsure of it. You knew before that maybe there was something that maybe wasn't quite right, but now you're starting to see it. Okay, because the Seven of Swords in the reverse is that energy of, being aware of something not being right. So it could be a health issue with it being swords. It could be health issues. If it is a relationship, you've already gotten to the place where you see somebody's sneaky behavior. You see somebody's ill intentions. And then you go into the Six of Swords in the reverse. So Six of Swords is walking away from a negative situation. But because it's in the reverse, it reverts back to the Five of Swords, which is a lot of arguments and a lot of fights. And like I said, it could be health related. So something to be aware of, we'll clarify this, obviously, because I don't want to like guess. So I definitely want to find out if that's health or if that's relationship, okay? You have the Four of Wands in the reverse. The Four of Wands in the reverse, you could be in a situation where, you're just not very happy in the relationship that you're with. You're with somebody that that doesn't really bring you happiness, because this is the energy of a unhappy marriage, or unhappy relationship, or a union that once was really great, but now it's not. So you could have gotten to the place with this person that's trying to give you this offer, that maybe once in a while, in a long time ago, you guys were very happy. You guys had that family, that happily ever after type of energy, but some stuff happened that was sneaky, that was very dishonest, and you want to leave, you want it to go, but you can't, because you feel like you're kind of trapped. That whole eight of swords energy, like trapped. But the universe is coming in here with the judgment in the upright. You have judgment saying, the universe saying, we see everything you're going through and we're going to make things right. Like if you see that hand on the top, they're like putting a potion to heal. This person's been in the fire, and you have an angel in back of you summoning, God's like power to like help heal you, to help free you from this situation. My throat just closed so hard. Sorry, guys. This energy is a very good energy to have, because this is the universe saying, okay, I know you've been stuck. I know that you've struggled, and I'm going to help you get out of it. Okay. What worries me about that is that you might feel like it's really harsh, and you might just end up kind of like closed off and feeling a little bit, trapped, because the Two of Wands in this deck, the Two of Wands, if you see, his hand and his foot are tied, but he's not even looking at his circumstance. He's kind of like, not really focusing on the negative. He's focusing on the beautiful little bird that's in his hand. That's kind of like an illusion. You're kind of like, things are not as bad, but they are. They're that bad. And sometimes when we don't make a decision about something, the universe comes in and just destroys it and puts a tower moment so that they can clear out whatever this energy is. So you can't pretend that it's not happening. Okay, you have to face it, and you have to kind of like take action. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, he's not taking an action. He's not moving forward. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is very slow as it is, and this is you, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So the fact that he is in the reverse, it's like he's not even moving. He's not even moving. He's like, I don't even know what to do. I'm just going to like sit here and like pretend that nothing's wrong. Just sweep everything under the rug. I'm just going to like just hold on to this situation because I guess the universe will take care of it for me. That's going to be harsh. That's going to be really hard. You have the Queen of Cups here. So you do have love surrounding you and support. You just don't understand that you don't have to be in this situation. You can cut things out. Okay, this is the Page of Swords in the reverse. This is basically like, no movement forward, no communication, nothing that's like, you're not even like discussing how hard the situation is. But the Hierophant is here. This is a marriage that has kept you and has put you guarded. You don't even know what to do with yourself. This is such a harsh energy to be in, but you do have support. So the Queen of Cups, and with all these cards, as hard as they are, the Queen of Cups coming out here is like, you do have that one friend you can rely on. You have that one person that's bringing you support and love unconditionally, and maybe this person's coming in, King of Wands, to help you, because you have the Page of Wands right after. Like, this is someone that wants to come in and give you this, this support. King of Wands, he's the boss man. He's coming in here to fix situations that are not right. He's going to always be very serviceable. So he's going to see you struggling, and he's going to try really hard to make sure that you're good. Okay. But because the Page of Wands is right after, just be careful that this doesn't turn into an affair with somebody that's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? Because then you have the moon right after, and you don't want to have that moon, because then you have other things that are just Very challenging. Let's not get too deep into that. I want to clarify what's on the table, and then we will move on and see what else we can pull for you guys, okay? So basically, you know, you might be in a relationship and you're just not happy in, okay? This person does love you and this person does want to be with you, but it's just not an equal give and take. So you kind of felt like, you know what, like it's been so uneven for so long. I don't even know if this is something that I want to do. And so you've kind of like, you're in a trap situation. You feel like, you know, I can't leave, but I can't stay. And you're kind of like, okay, what is this? Two of Cups in the reverse. That's clarifying the Page of Cups. Yeah, this relationship might be done. I'm going to put this one back just because I wasn't really calling it. But this feels like you are in a situation that you're not very happy in. You don't know how to get out of it. The universe sees your struggle. The universe is seeing how much you are going through and they want to help you. But you have to also, you know, like you have to make the decision. You know, you can't just expect for the universe to do everything for you. You have to pay attention to the red flags. You have to pay attention to the problems that you're dealing with. And you have to acknowledge that maybe this isn't a good situation for you and stop going towards it because it's just not good for you. Okay, that one fell. Eight of Swords on top of the Nine of Swords. And I just said the Eight of Swords was reverting back to the 8. So that's not clarification, then I don't know what is. Like you're basically feeling trapped, okay? And you're not having this passion for this person anymore. Ace of Wands in reverse with the Page of Cups. That's that earth energy. Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. And you just don't feel passion for that person anymore. You feel trapped. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. Five of Cups in the reverse. You've been sad about the situation, but you're kind of like over it. You're kind of like, I'm just bored. Oops. Okay, so I just dropped almost half of the deck. I'm telling you, today is just one of those days where Mercury is really having a fun time here. Okay, so I'm not going to look at these. I'm just going to put them back in the deck because it was too many of them. Guys, this is going to be a challenge. We have to make some decisions. Look at this. Jeez, man, what is happening? Okay, so back to clarifying Six of Cups. Okay, I'm going to take that one. Strength. You guys might be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that you are actually supposed to be with. That's why you're not feeling this other situation. This other situation is a challenge for you because in your heart, you're just not feeling it. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. This situation is kind of like, I don't think I want to keep going because this person in the past was very, very sneaky and lied to you and maybe put you in a third party situation. And that's why you're like, I don't even want to accept your love offer. I don't even want it. I want to be with this person. I want to be with a Leo or a Sagittarius. Well, no, this is Leo. Strength is Leo. It's a fire energy. So it could be Aries and Sagittarius, but the strength also is Leo. It's definitely Leo. So maybe that's who you're dealing with. That person is a Leo. The person you're supposed to be with. The person from your past. Okay? Jeez. Guys, bear with me, okay? Because I keep dropping these cards. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so I'm not gonna clarify the Nine of Swords because that one already was clarified by the 8. And it just means like, you know, the whole thing that, you know, it confirms you are feeling stuck. If you're not, and this isn't for you, this is in your message, okay, Capricorn? Because there's some parts of it that I'm just like, huh? But there's some parts when I'm like, yes, That is definitely what's happening in my life right now. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take that. So for the Seven of Swords in the reverse, you have Three of Cups and the Sun. So like I was telling you, the Seven of Cups in the reverse, this person had been sneaky before and maybe put you in a third-party situation. Or maybe you were sneaking around, okay, because you got to call it how it is. Maybe you were sneaking around, put this person in a third-party situation, and you felt happiness. This is also Leo energy. Maybe you were messing around with a Leo. I mean, or the other person that you're dealing with was. But there was happiness. So if you're not in this relationship, if you're not the one dealing with the Leo, then the other person was probably happy in this situation. Death. So this situation definitely has to end. Whatever situation you're in that you're kind of like not really happy, you don't have the passion for it anymore. It's time to let it go, because the death is here to say, you're not moving forward. You're not really going anywhere in this relationship, but there's nothing left to be, there's nowhere else to go with it. Okay. Give me another one for the Six of Swords. Six of Swords for Capricorn. Thank you. Ace of Cups. So you have a new relationship coming. And it's going to cause some problems. I hate to laugh, but it's like, guys, what are you doing? What's happening? What's happening in your life right now? You could have a new love offer. Maybe this is a water sign that's coming in, but it's going to cause some problems. Okay. This ending is going to be very harsh, and it's going to cause a lot of problems, and it's going to be due to a person that's bringing you love. But this person is someone that looks like you want to be with. Clarify the Four of Wands in the reverse. I swear that I did not pick this card. It just flew out. You guys saw that. Four of Wands in the upright. Okay, so you're ending one unhappy marriage to go into probably another marriage. That's actually going to be where you're supposed to be. Okay? Holy moly. Six of Cups. You guys are moving away from probably a earth sign that you're no longer feeling passionate about, to go towards a fire sign that you are meant to be with. That's your past life relationship, or a past relationship that you're actually supposed to get back together with. Oh boy. Okay. Clarify Judgment, please, for Capricorn. This is unreal, because these cards are like, they're like, you guys are marrying each other, and your person, your Leo, might be going through the same thing, because you guys keep getting the same cards. That's crazy. I love it though. You can't lie. You can't lie with the cards. The cards cannot lie. They will always tell you the truth. Oh, okay. Hold on. I was asking about Judgment. You were dealing with a tyrant, an emperor in the reverse, okay? And you're no longer waiting for this, situation to resolve itself. You're not going to wait around anymore. The Hangman in the reverse, okay? You have the Two of Wands in the reverse. That means you are no longer unsure of where you want. You are clear about what you want, and you're making that decision because you've been in this uncertainty for too long, and you're clear about what you want. You might not be sure about how you're going to go about it. You're probably not all the way sure about how this all is going to work, but you know the decision that you want to make. Page of Wands. You are wanting this fire sign. Are you kidding me? Like my son says, bruh. What even is this? Like, it's so clear that you guys are getting out of a relationship that you're feeling trapped in. You're not feeling passion anymore. You're not feeling happy there anymore. You felt like, I'm done. I want my sunshine. I want my happiness. I want this Ace of Cups. I'm strong enough to walk towards this person that I know is going to be my happily ever after, and it's going to bring me this joy, and it's going to be a forever thing that I've been, waiting for since forever. You guys were destined to be together, this you and this new person. The Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck here, that's a new love offer. That's someone that's coming in to offer you love. And you might be dealing with someone that's a little bit younger than you. But we're going to clarify. The Hermit. So the Two of Wands here, you're seeing, you've gone inside. The Hermit is Virgo, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. But the Hermit here is saying you've done a lot of self-reflection. You've thought about this. You've gone inward and you've asked yourself that question. Who is it that I want? Look at, you guys have the Wheel of Fortune. That's an end to a cycle. Wheel of Fortune is money that's coming in. And look at that. 8 of Wands, passionate messages coming from the fire sign. You're above this situation. And then you have the 10 of Cups. Guys. Okay, I'm gonna clarify this Hermit. Can you clarify the Hermit, please? For Capricorn, clarify the Hermit. Okay. The Tower. You're probably ending something with a Virgo, or ending something with an earth sign. This is ending. That's ending because you guys are moving into what you're supposed to be in. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is success. This is you guys getting your what you've deserved all along. Okay, that's too many, but look at that, Queen of Pentacles. You guys are finally getting your happily ever after because you've gone through so much, and the universe has seen it. That's why you have the Judgment card. Okay, can you give me an outcome, please, here for Capricorn? Thank you. 2 of Cups is now in the upright. So once this Tower falls, you guys are going to have your lovers. Your 2 of Cups is like the lovers in the minor arcana. So this is the person that you're supposed to be with. Okay, it could be a water sign. It could be. But I think you guys are dealing with a fire sign. You have a lot of anxiety about this situation. So you might be losing some sleep about it, thinking about it. But you're very sure. You're not even second guessing. You got the Page of Cups. So this person wants to come in and offer you love. So it is mutual. Look at that, 3 of Wands in the upright now. This definitely is mutual. This person wants to offer you this love. You guys are just not communicating at this moment. But you saw the 8 of Wands. You got the Wheel of Fortune again. You guys saw the 8 of Wands was at the bottom of the deck. And look at the Knight of Pentacles now is in the upright. So once you clear out this negative energy from this past situation, maybe with an earth sign that you're just not happy in, you have to clear it out because you don't have a passion for it anymore. It's kind of run its course. It made you so sad. It made you so depressed, but you're done with that. You're like numb to this already because this person just was not giving you back what you gave to them. Like, I just read something this morning. If she held it down for an unloyal man, this is what the thing said. Paraphrasing, okay? If she held it down for an unsupportive man, can you imagine what she would do for a supportive one? Like, this is what this reminds me of. And it's so funny how I read that this morning. But if you are in a relationship with the person who's just taking you for granted and didn't give you the things that you needed to be good, then you kind of got to the point where you're just like, I'm just numb to it. I'm just done with it. And I'm not sad about it anymore because I have this fire sign that I know that I'm happy, I'll be happy with, that I'm supposed to be with. And they're going to spend, all our lives together. And we're going to watch our grandkids playing and we're going to be happy. Okay. I'm going to get out of this feeling trapped because it's all in my head. I know that I can make the decision to walk away and leave. But be mindful not to be putting anything, make sure you finish one relationship before you start another one. You never want to put anybody in a third party situation. Three of Cups sometimes can be third party. You can go after your happiness. Okay, the Sun. You can go after your happiness without hurting other people. So make sure that you're, very, very cognizant of that and aware that you need to finish one thing before you start another. Okay, this needs to happen where you walk away from something that's not bringing you happiness, end it, so that you can not have this energy of fights and indecision, and you can receive this cup of love that someone is trying to offer you. This person that was in your previous relationship or marriage was not making you happy, but there is somebody that can make you happy. Okay, because now you have it upright with a fire sign, and this person is meant to be with you. Six of Cups is that twin flame card, that happily ever after card, that person that you're supposed to be with. Okay, then you have the Judgment card, and the Judgment is here because you're just not sure how to get out of the situation. You didn't know what to pick. You were just, in this indecision, and you got tired of hanging around. You got tired of being with this person that was very selfish, very tyrannical, because, they were mean. They were probably verbally abusive. They were probably, they didn't want to see you succeed. Like the Emperor in reverse, his energy is so horrible. Like this guy doesn't, or girl, doesn't want to see you progress. So they try to hold you back. So they're very cutting with words. They're mean. They could be physically trying to be intimidating with you to keep you kind of down. That's not a really nice energy, the Emperor in the reverse. But with the Two of Wands in the reverse, you have it here twice. Okay, you have the Two of Wands here. I think it was, where was the other Two of Wands? I think it was on the bottom of the deck. But anyway, you had the Two of Wands, which is not making the decision and not really facing reality. The Hermit card, which could be a Virgo, but it could also mean that you went and you reflected, really did a lot of meditation, and it brought the Tower down. Or maybe this was what happened because you were in this indecision mode and you were just not really accepting your reality. But then the ultimate outcome of this Tower was that you have the Two of Cups, and this could be a reconciliation with your person, and then it works. After the Tower, you end up actually fixing what needed to get fixed. Okay, or it's a new relationship and you move toward this new relationship because this person wants to offer you this love. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is success, happiness, having a good solid foundation, because you also have the, when it started out, the Knight of Pentacles was in the reverse, right? After all of this decision has been made and you make a clear decision on what it is that you want to do and want to proceed with, you have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. And this is a Knight of Pentacles in the upright is someone that's going to come in for a very solid offer. And they're very, very honest, very sure. Like they've taken their time to make sure that this offer is a good offer for you. Okay. Under that, 10 of Pentacles. Look at that Tree of Life. This is the happy home, stability, money, success, good business. It's like everything. It's the power couple. Page of Pentacles. You have so many beautiful cards after that. You have the Eight of Wands, which is passionate communication. Then you have the Seven of Wands, which is being above all of the negativity. So if there is some negativity with the Five of Swords, you're going to be above it and you're not going to let people get to you. You're not going to let people come at you in any type of way. And you're going to have your happiness, the 10 of Cups. You have both 10s, 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. I mean, I think you just need to make a decision. And I'm not here to make that decision for you. You guys know what you've been through. You guys know what you have to do. And I'm here just to deliver the messages that the cards have to give you. Okay. So I hope that it was helpful. I'm going to pull some oracle cards, but I just want to clear these out for you guys. I'm excited for us, guys. If things don't work one way, then they have to work another. I'm just saying. So I think that, especially Capricorns, man, we do this so much. We'll stay in something for so long to make sure that it works, because we want to make sure it's not going to work. So we stay in it longer than we really need to. So let that be a lesson to us. You know, maybe we need to reevaluate our way of thinking, and we need to reevaluate when something is just not working, being okay with letting it go. So I'm going to pull you a Lover's Oracle. Now, just for the heck of it, I'm going to pull some Romance Angels for you guys too. So I'm going to pull 3 of the Lovers and 3 of the Romance Angels. See if we can add to the story. But, I mean, I feel like we've been in this situation for a while now. This energy of indecision and like hard. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to mean love. Okay, guys? So if this applies to a work situation, apply it to the work. Okay? I know for me, there's so much transition happening in my day job. And so I understand this on a different level. And so if this is how it applies to you, then just know you can apply it however it, you know, it fits your situation. Okay, one more, and then I will pull your Lover's Oracle. Capricorn, please. Messages for Capricorn, please. These are so tricky because they're like heart shaped, so bear with me. Messages for Capricorn, please. Capricorn, please. Thank you. Okay, so we got your 3. I'm gonna pull the the Romance Angels. Guys, you guys have to make sure you take lots of salt baths this month and next month even. The way that I do salt baths is that I'll get a Morton's, you know, the tub of salt, and I'll fill up my bathtub, fill it up with the entire thing of salt, the whole thing. Okay, don't skimp. Salt is really cheap. It can be a couple of cents or a few cents at the supermarket. Fill up your bathtub. If you have some lavender essential oil, throw some lavender in there. Throw some tea tree oil, like 2 drops of tea tree oil to like 15 to 20 drops of lavender. And if you have a little bit of the frankincense, I would throw a little bit of frankincense in it right now to clear out any negative energies. Okay. Salt baths I do at least once a week. But if you guys can at least get monthly, 1 a month is good, okay? But especially during retrograde, oh my Lord. See what I mean? I'm not going to take those because hot mess. But anyway, especially during a Mercury retrograde, you guys want to make sure that you're, you know, at least clearing out this negative energy. So let's get going on your cards. First one you got out from the Romance Angels is the Reconciliation. Then you have Past Life Relationship. That was what was in your reading. And then you have Healing Family Issues, okay? From the Lover's Oracle, you have Passion. You have this other little angel card here, and I'll read these messages for you guys one by one. And then you have Healing, okay? Oh my God. Healing Family Issues and Healing. Okay, so Reconciliation. Someone from your past, guys, someone from your past is returning to your life. Past life relationship. The 6 of Cups. You guys got that twice. This is someone that you've dealt with. If it wasn't last week or 2-3 years ago, it was in another life. If it was your ex from high school, whatever it is, this person's coming back. This person remembered you. and has passion for you. So this one says, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Then the actual past life relationship card says, you have known each other before. This card says, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Okay, so that's what you were kind of doing when you were in the healing, in the hermit mode, okay? So maybe that's already been happening. Maybe that's something you're going to continue to do until you make a clear decision on what you want. But in the meantime, you have healing family issues, okay? And this one says, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I don't know if that's for you or the person that you're dealing with, but there could be some childhood trauma regarding a relationship or parents, and that could be what's keeping you in the negative pattern, and maybe it's keeping you in a toxic relationship because that's what you were taught. You know, it could be someone that you've been with because, you know, you've been married and you just you don't believe in divorce. Okay. And I'm not judging you because I'm not judging anybody. I'm just saying this is what the messages that I'm getting. Maybe you're not leaving because you felt like this person was going to be your forever, and you don't want to repeat the same mistakes your parents made. Maybe your parents were divorced and you don't want to be divorced. Maybe you had parents that were in toxic relationships, and so you allowed that pattern to continue. But you have the right to cut that cycle and end that pattern. And you healing yourself can heal your children and heal your ancestors. So that's a very brave position to be in, to be able to say, I'm going to heal family issues and I'm going to forgive my parents. I'm going to forgive the trauma that I've had with this current relationship and move on. And hopefully by you doing that allows you to have a healthy new relationship, because that is coming for you. Healing, it says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. Okay. And if this is the current relationship that you're in, that you're having a reconciliation with, maybe because this person has been in your life so long, you guys have to work through some issues, but it can be done. You know, when you have this energy of love, it can heal even like, you know, something that has been challenging, as long as there's no abuse. And as long as there's no like violence, I would say, if you feel like you love this person enough and you can fix it, then fix it. But I don't advocate anybody staying in an abusive relationship for the sake of staying in a relationship. But I also understand that it's hard to leave something like that. So I hope that you can get the clarity that you need to make the decision that's the best one for you, Capricorn, okay? You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be appreciated. You deserve to be respected. And because I know that you give your whole entire heart to the person that you love, you deserve to get that back, okay? And so I'm wishing that for you. I'm wishing you to have this delicious, wonderful, passionate, you know, love in your life, because you deserve it. You deserve to be with this person that sparks your passion, that makes you, you know, happy and giddy. And you deserve to be with this person that's going to understand that, you know, there's a lot of exploring of one another that you guys can do, because you've been away from each other for too long. Okay? So allowing yourself to be in this energy where, you know, you receive love. Because a lot of times when we have issues that we have to heal, we kind of block our blessings, okay? We block them by staying in a relationship that wasn't working anymore. And we block our blessings by not forgiving that person and saying, I forgive you for everything that you did to me, but I'm going to move on. Because a lot of times we say, well, I just want closure. I just want closure. And, you know, there's this guy here on YouTube who I watch all the time. His name is Rich Lop. He always says closure is just another, it's not like, you don't really want closure. When you say I need closure, it's like an opportunity to do things the way you would have done it, you know, and sometimes we don't get that. Sometimes healing means saying, I forgive you, and moving on. Okay. So I hope that gave you guys a little bit of clarity, and I hope that that gave you a little bit of, you know, something to go on when you make your decision, okay? Use your intuition, pray on it, do meditation, and try not to make any huge decisions until after April 1st. Okay? So I love you guys so much, Capricorn. I will see you next time.